Not sure if you saw this. It came across my Facebook feed that it was a guy talking at a graduation, and he said one thing that just rang true to me, especially since some of the things we've gone through in the last year or so with our people. And he said, ego is the anesthesia that deadens the pain of stupid. So that really rang a bell with me. Ego is the anesthesia that deadens the pain of stupid. And so that's so true, you know. A lot of times what I've found is, you know, we have people with big egos, you can't teach them anything. And so as a result, they wind up being stupid. I mean, they will not adapt. They will not overcome. They will not get better. They will not get more efficient. They will not make you more money in your company. You have somebody who just refuses to follow your procedures because they know a better way, and they know it all because they've done, you know, maybe they have a bunch of experience, but they refuse to adapt to your procedures and your processes, and it's going to hurt your company. So that's something I'm going to look for from now on, because I've had 2 instances in the last year with people with big egos, and they just wouldn't change. And so I'm going to recognize that. You know, Tony Robbins always says, after talking to so many people, you just have to be stupid not to recognize patterns. He says that all the time. And that's so true. What patterns are you recognizing in people? And learn from that. And it can help you adapt in the future as far as what you're going to do, how you're going to solve the issue. And I can tell you, for me, learning that is a big one. So ego is the anesthesia that deadens the pain of stupid. I just think that's so true, and I've seen it in my business, and I'm sure if you've been in business for very long, if you've hired a few people, you've probably seen it yourself. The people who don't want to change, who can't adapt, who will not follow procedures and processes, their ego is too big. They know it all. They know the right way to do it. Your way is wrong. Their way is better. And even with a proven track history that we're doing something right, I mean, we don't do everything right, and I'm always open to change. If somebody brings another process or a different way of doing things that makes sense and can make us better, I will absolutely do it. And there's tons of stuff that we've implemented and changed because of that. Because I get, you know, guys with experience that come in and say, hey, this is what we always did. It works. Let's try it. So I'm willing to try it. But when it comes to just, there's certain procedures that you already have in place in your business. And if people just won't follow them, you know, during their probationary period, cut to the chase and get rid of them. That's what I'm going to say. Don't let them hang on and keep costing your company money, because that's ultimately what's going to happen. If their ego is too big, they're not a fit for your company. I can tell you that. It doesn't matter what company you're in, what you do. It just doesn't matter. If they will not do because they know better, forget it. Just cut your losses right now and get it over with. Just another lesson learned from business. So as far as patterns go, I'm going to recognize that pattern. Next time I see somebody with a big ego, believe me, they're not going to be a part of our team. There's no room for that. Especially with a company that's growing, and you want to, you know, there's constantly going to be change, constant upgrades and processes, constant completely new processes that you add. And if they can't just adapt to the ones you got, they'll never adapt to the new stuff, and they're going to hinder growth. So cut your losses, and remember, Ego is the anesthesia that deadens the pain of stupid. Guys, if you haven't checked out my book, Go Make Money and Busyness to Business, please do so. And if you've already read it and you liked it, please leave me a review on Amazon. And be sure to subscribe to my channel and like this video. And ultimately, go make money.